Hello everyone, this is Dralight for GamersBeverage. Today I'm playing some Steal the Artifact on Hippocrates. I'm playing as the Sentinel, and if you've seen my first GamersBeverage video, or some of the videos on my channel, you'll probably know that the Sentinel is like my favourite character ever, because, well, I love hooded characters. Anyway, let's get into the gameplay. So as you can see, I start off pretty much right next to the artifact, but unfortunately so does this Vizier who gets to it first. So I'm going to go after him because I want that artifact. Anyway, so I know you probably saw that this lobby was a little bit empty at the start, but it does fill up pretty soon into the match. Anyway, I'm going after this Vizier because, as I said, I do want that artifact, and it's pretty obvious that he's just hiding in his hay bale, so I'll grab that and get the hell out of here. Now, of course, for anyone who's played Steal the Artifact, you know that when you're running around with it, you'll have a big icon over your head saying, "I have the chest, come and kill me." So of course I don't want to run around too much, giving myself away unless it's absolutely necessary. So obviously while I've got the artifact, I'm just going to chill out in blend groups, because of course you also get an extra 25 points while you're holding it for hidden possession. So I also try to stay in moving blend groups rather than static ones, because I often find that if I stay in a static blend group for too long, I get myself boxed in, and that will usually get me killed a lot quicker. So this Deacon's looking a little bit confused, so I'm just going to wait and see what he does. Luckily he kills my doppelganger for me, and then this gladiator randomly charges in and kills the Deacon. So I'm going to get out of sight and back into a blend group. Hopefully I'll be able to catch this guy out again. Have a headbutt. So I'm going to get the hell out of him, or not. So after being killed by the Thespian's sorcery, I feel the need to get some revenge and obviously take my artifact back. So naturally I'm going to go straight after the Thespian. I'll normally do this anyway, because I figured that, you know, if I go and kill the guy or gal who just killed me and stole the artifact, then I'll obviously always get the revenge bonus on top. So just going to do a little bit of screening here to figure out which one she is. Wasn't too hard because of the angle, so it's looking obvious that it's her. It's a good thing I acrobatic there, because I didn't see that tripwire, and I really hate tripwire bombs, so you can imagine I wouldn't have been too happy if I walked into that. So now I can just take a quick breather while I wait for someone to come along and do a random happy dance, because, well, why not, I guess. And here comes the sorcerer just randomly flying out of the sky. So I don't wish to be hay-baled by her, so I'm going to move out of this blend group so I'm out of her range. And I noticed that a few other people are on their way here now, so I'm a bit boxed in, as I said about static blend groups earlier. Yeah, it's happening. I didn't think I'd get both these stuns off in time, but luckily having a bit of extra duration crafted into my smoke was paid off there. So obviously now is a good time to start running away, because, well, I have a few people chasing after me and I only have my knives, which won't do much against 3 pursuers. Landing in hay bales as well is pretty much a bad idea in a chase. Damn those hay bales. So I'm just going to keep running until, well, either I get my smoke bomb back or the artifact resets, whichever happens first. And this chase was actually pretty fun, because I noticed I got another pursuer on me here, and there's a guy just ahead trying to cut me off, so I'm going to turn back round and go this way and do a derpy leap of faith, which I really thought was going to get me killed when I saw that other person landing behind me. So back up to the roofs I go, and I'm just going to keep running. I have my smoke bomb now, but I'm going to wait until the right moment to drop it and hopefully pick up a stun or two. So I decided to drop my smoke bomb right about here, but instead of stunning that trickster, I kind of just knocked her off the roof, but I guess that works as well. So obviously I'm just going to keep on running, and only a few seconds left until I reset. Do a little dino walk of victory, and I'm away. So when I respawned, I figured I'd go straight back for the same artifact. I didn't think I'd get it, because obviously someone was closer to it. So instead, I'll go hunt them down, or at least try to, because never mind, they're dead. So let's move on to the next guy, the gladiator, who's just over here. And luckily for me, he's in a static blend group. And another thing about statics is it's a lot easier to screen somebody who's in a static blend group, because obviously they're not moving. So I'll just go in and take the artifact back again. Luckily not get caught in that tripwire bomb properly. So now I'm just going to hang out in this little blend group for a sec. I would obviously rather be in a moving blend group, but I'll just keep keep an eye on my surroundings and wait for this one pursuer to come to me, and hopefully get away off into another blame group. So I'm hearing whispers now, and oh, here's a gladiator. Looking like he was eager to get some revenge, but guess what, sir? You have been denied. So it's time to bail again. Whoa, luckily that animus hack wasn't for me. So this is one of those spots on the map where I don't really mind staying static for a bit, because, well, I can't really get roofed here for a start. And I know I'm kind of in a corner, so I am boxing myself in a bit, as I mentioned earlier. But from here I'll be able to see where my pursuers are coming from and hopefully deal with them. You know, hopefully be ready to deal with them when they get here. So obviously, since I don't have any pursuers right now, I don't need to worry too much about people closing in on me, but if I did have multiple pursuers, it would be a good idea to get out of here, because then I really would be screwing myself over if I stayed. But as much as I love listening to heralds talk all day, I think it's time I should kind of get out of there. So at this rate I'm looking set to hold on to the artifact until it resets again. I only have one pursuer on me right now, but I didn't notice his courtesan until the last second, and of course by then it was too late to react. It wasn't such a big deal actually by the time she killed me, because there was only a few seconds left until the artifact reset anyway, and I would have got teleported away. So she would have got it either way, I guess. Either way, I'm not too happy about this hooker stealing my precious artifact, so I'm coming to get it back. Right now! There you are, just stay right there. So obviously as soon as I saw this trickster I realised I needed to hurry up because she's after the hooker too. I'll just stop her here with my knives, although I think she was slowing it down anyway. And away I go. So now that I've been reunited with my beloved artifact, it's time to find another blame group and defend it with my life. So to me, the artifact is like cornflakes, glorious in every way, and must be defended from those who would seek to steal them from me. And I will not let that happen. So I'll get back into another moving blend group and carry on my day. I got a little bit jumpy here and smoke bombed this NPC thinking that she was disguised or something. And then I tried to headbutt the courtesan and got kind of pulled into the trickster. So at least I get a 300 points out of that, I guess. So generally my goal in this mode is to not go without the artifact for more than 30 seconds to a minute usually. I mean obviously if I don't have the artifact then I'm essentially losing in a way, and I need to go get it back as quickly as possible because, well, to me the kill scores really don't matter much in this mode. It's all about getting the artifact and defending it, hence the name I guess. So it's pretty clear that the Vizier was hiding in this hay bale, so I'll just poach the artifact out of that hooker's hands. She's not getting her dirty fingers on this again. So I kind of panicked here a little bit when I saw my pursuers go from 1 to 5 in just a few seconds. But just because I have a lot of pursuers on me, it doesn't mean I should go running around like a headless chicken, because it seems to me that that's what a lot of people do in this mode. They get the artifact, surprise, and then they just run. Like they don't stop running, and well, I guess it works if you don't get caught. You manage to hold the artifact for quite some time, but you get more points for hiding. So I don't see why people feel the need to run all over the map once they get the artifact. And it's generally the reason why I don't play this mode too often, because, well, it happens too much. So luckily I managed to naked stun this champion here, but I know that hook is still after me somewhere, and she's probably going to try to cut me off, so it's a good idea to get back into a blame group. So I see her coming around this corner here, and I was going to try to go for the naked stun, but I was pretty sure she'd seen the icon above my head. And ouch! I get hit by knives anyway, so going up on the roof wasn't the best idea really. So there's about 50 seconds of the match left now, so I'm going to try to get one more artifact and see if I can hold on to it till the end of the match. Because as far as I can remember, there's an extra bonus you get. I think it's about 200 points if you're holding the artifact when the match ends. So yoink! Thank you, hooker. So there's about 30 seconds left. I've still got both my abilities, so I figured it'd be a good idea to just stay put and try to wait it out to the end of the match. So I got 2 pursuers and I can already hear whispers. And here comes Mr. Champion. So I tried to smoke him and completely missed, then kind of stupidly go for the stun, which wasn't really worth it because if I just kept running, well, if I'd run away rather, I probably would have been able to survive to the end of the match there, but never mind. So for the last few seconds of the match I might as well just do some gargoyling and mourn the loss of my precious artifact. Anyways, there we have it. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this match. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter. The links to both of those should be in the description below. Once again, a big thank you to Magnitude X for having me on GamersBeverage. I've been Dralight. Take care guys, and bye bye.